Hello and welcome back to the as yet unnamed SpyParty tournament thingy. My name is Lollash. I'm joined by Rhapsody, Reto, and Orbital Tatties. How you doing, guys?
Great.
So good. Could be better.
Glad to hear it. For those who might be joining us for the first time in this particular episode, we're currently doing a round-robin style tournament in SpyParty. Today, in this particular episode, it's going to be Reto versus Rhapsody. So what we're going to do is me and Tatties are going to pop off into another room. We're going to have a chat about how they're playing the game. And Reto and Rhapsody are going to stay here and torture each other's minds, I guess. So we should leave you guys to it. And you can set up the game and get started.
Enjoy.
Good luck, Reto. All right.
Hey,
all right.
Tatties.
Okay.
Who do you think's going to win?
That was a way to say. How do you think this is going to shape up? I think it's got to be Rhapsody, right? Unless there is some sort of like meta game going on right now where Rhapsody is going to try and make Reto feel better about the fact that it's his first time and therefore might let him win the first match.
So here's what I think is going to happen.
All right.
I think Reto secretly has a second account and he's played like 10,000 games.
Yeah, you reckon?
And he's just going to come in and he's going to like ruffle stomp Rhapsody, and Rhapsody's going to feel awful, and it's going to be amazing.
I would very much like to see that. All right, so what are the plays that you're looking to see from Reto in this game? What are you looking for him to do?
So Reto's a new player, right? And that means that he probably doesn't have much experience with how the AI works, like how the AI actually moves around. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be real interested to see if he stutter steps and doesn't like stop on pads. And also, oh, look at, there you go. Rhapsody is sniping, I'm guessing, because he's immediately hitting the low lights on all the cast members here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm really interested to see if he stutter steps at all, or if he like does things that AI clearly don't do, right? Like stand on a pad for too long drinking or whatever.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what I'd be looking for, right? He's gone for the inspect 3 statue mission, and straight off the bat, Rhapsody looks to be keeping a close eye on the statues, as he seems to be marking anyone that goes near the statues. So,
yeah,
I think that's fair, but I think part of me thinks that Reto might just try and run out the clock more than anything else.
I don't think Rhapsody's gonna have an itchy trigger finger.
Rhapsody does not have an itchy trigger
Reto's going for a statue here.
Yeah.
He's definitely picked up a statue. Rhapsody hasn't actually highlighted him yet, though. I wonder if he's getting away with it.
Again, part of me thinks that there might be some sort of metagame in it for... Oh, great play by Reto, going to an empty conversation circle. That is actually pretty darn sick.
Yeah, I mean, Rhapsody, both the double agents are nowhere near him right now. If he gets a banana bread, or like a fake banana bread off here...
Do you reckon Reto
he can really mess up?
He did it. He's doing it. Nice.
That's clever.
That's really legit.
Done.
This is, I think this could be a Reto win unless we see any major misplays. Goodness me.
So Rhapsody still has not hit the highlight on Reto here, despite Reto having now picked up 2 statues and being in a circle when a banana bread went off.
Now, a real problem, I think, is going to be the time. We're now getting to the point.
He's hit all 3. He got a double statue there.
Yeah. And
he
Rhapsody
got a double statue there.
Goodness me.
So I'm concerned about his fingerprint is quite difficult to do.
Yep.
And Seduce takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to we're gonna see some watching here, right? Like he's gonna have to add time.
All right. Reto is still not showing up on Rhapsody's radar. Oh yeah, my goodness!
No, Rhapsody. So I'm not sure how Rhapsody missed him, because he went to 2 different statue points. So it's real interesting that that Rhapsody didn't actually get the highlight on him there. Yeah. I mean, we have the benefit of having the
course.
spy marked, but Rhapsody was really diligent about hitting everybody who went to a statue, but he never saw Wilfred Brimley there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
I'm actually legitimately impressed. I don't think that was Rhapsody sympathy coming out. I think that was a genuine play, truthfully.
I think Reto, the fake banana bread was perfectly timed.
Oh, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Because he was in an empty conversation circle, and the two potential... I mean, you can only see the real double agent. You don't know where the fake double agent is as the spy.
Yep.
But the fact that he hit it with one of the two potential double agents definitely not near him was really, really smart.
All right.
So it looks like we're going for a replay here.
It's going to be Colonel Mustard. Colonel Mustard. Let's have a look at Rhapsody's choice of missions. It's the exact same missions that Reto went with. So,
yeah, it's a do-over. He's like, anything you can do, I can do better.
That's fair. Ooh, that was an interesting little maneuver there. I wonder if he'll highlight.
It doesn't look like he spotted Rhapsody's little wonky step there.
Little wonky step.
He had a little wonky step.
This might actually be a little bit of an interesting... It might be a little bit of an interesting situation, right? Because Reto is not, like, intimately familiar with all of, like, the mechanics of the game. And therefore, there might be some tells which we pick up on, which he won't quite see. Obviously, he could just miss them as well. He may be completely aware of them.
Yeah, so Reto did the right thing there, where he went through and he unmarked people who were not in conversation circles when Banana Bread happened. But Rhapsody's currently positioned right behind that lady in the red dress here, and he has not hit the highlight on him.
Yeah.
He tried to highlight everybody, but he did not get the highlight on Rhapsody, and I was wondering... Oh, it looked like for a second there.
Oh, he picked up the briefcase. Now, the briefcase mechanics, I'm not entirely sure if Reto is going to be overly familiar with this. Rhapsody's going to have to gulp his drink down before he can actually use the briefcase properly, I believe.
No, you can fingerprint even with a drink in your hand.
Can you fingerprint with a drink in your hand?
Yeah, absolutely. And he's already hit one of the two fingerprints here. Did he put it down?
He did put it down.
I don't know if that was the correct play.
Interesting indeed.
Rhapsody's doing a great job of mingling. Like the fact that he's buying drinks, he's going to things that aren't at all...
Oh. Needs to gulp.
And he did.
Nice. Oh, that was Reto.
He's finally got the highlight on the spy.
Nice.
And Rhapsody's re-picked up the briefcase here.
Reto is
He did get the last fingerprint.
Reto is very methodical about this. Like, you can clearly see the thought process that he's going through of just sort of tick-tock, ticking away. Although I do worry that there aren't perhaps, like, enough like, obvious clues for Reto to pick up on. The time.
So, the big problem that Rhapsody's going to have here is time, right? He still has a triple inspect that he needs... Ooh,
he's going for it. He is going for it. He's absolutely
going for it. That was a fakie. He's looking for somebody else to get to the window.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, nah, he's got him. Yep, he saw the time ad.
Oh, he faked it out. Yeah,
okay.
He faked it out.
He did. He faked out the first... If we go back and look at the instant replay here, he faked out his watch once.
Yeah.
And then he used it a second time, and Reto immediately locks onto him there.
Immediately clocked it. Wow, that's great. That's great play. That is a great play.
I gotta give credit to Reto there.
He's an astute player. I think Rhapsody might be underestimating.
I think
Reto.
he might be in trouble.
I think he might be.
I mean that's 2-0 for Reto here, isn't it?
It's worth pointing out as well that all the way up to this, like, let's just go even more meta, right? In the run up to this sort of tournament, right? Reto was talking himself down, right? Which
Absolutely.
Which is the play, right? Because it means that no one expects what you're bringing to the table, right?
this game is all about the mind twisting. Like this is all mental. This game mechanically, it's
100%.
not a very difficult game to play.
100%.
But I think Reto has Rhapsody on lock here.
I think he's got him.
And I think that.
Yeah, I think he's sniffed him out. He sniffed
Now
him
the
out.
real question is: so last time Rhapsody fired too quickly. He thought he'd locked down. I guess they wanted to
Change up the room. I reckon. It's probably.
Yeah, there we go. They're swapping over to the new courtyard map. So
Interesting.
Rhapsody fired too quickly in the first round. He thought he had the spy locked,
Yep.
and he didn't. And the spy. So one of the things, and I'm really surprised, is these guys are going for quite difficult mission, right? Seduce, fingerprint are things that take a lot of time. They can be less obvious than like a bug ambassador,
Yeah.
but they also require you to play the long game.
Yeah.
And it also means that you're way more susceptible to running out the clock,
Yeah.
which means you're going to have to check your watch more often. And I think like watch meta is one of the easiest things to keep an eye out for, right?
I think you're spot on. And anything that sort of feeds into this eventual watch meta, and I think if you go for 2 statues, seduce the target and the fingerprint ambassador, there's almost no way that you can get that completed unless you are absolutely racing. All right. This is going to be an interesting test. Is Rhapsody going to pick up on who's in the conversation circles? It looks like Reto has picked a very, very good time to do it, since almost everyone is in a conversation circle, bar
Yeah,
2 people.
I would have liked to see a banana bread right there.
Yeah.
There's only one person who wasn't in a circle, which means he's almost definitely gonna. Ooh,
Interesting.
Reto.
Interesting.
He walked up
indeed.
to the real one.
That's actually. Ooh. That's an interesting play, right? Because he basically walked between the circles of the both the suspected double agents.
Yeah.
So I don't think that gives Rhapsody much more information than he's already got. But he's already banana breaded. Is he gonna perhaps banana bread again? Maybe try and throw Rhapsody off his tail?
Oh, this is. Yep. I think Rhapsody spotted our little man picking up the statue there.
Yeah.
But it is an inspect. There's no obvious change in the statues.
Yeah. There's no tell.
Ooh. There is a tell. There is a tell, but only if you catch them while they're holding the statue.
And there's no highlight. Rhapsody's only highlighted one person, which is very, very interesting. And he's now working to seduce the queen.
Yep, I like what Rhapsody's doing here with the snipers. He's keeping the laser off eye level.
Yeah,
so it's a lot more difficult to track who the sniper is looking at.
Absolutely.
It does make it a little bit more difficult for Rhapsody to pay attention to what's going on. Oh, he's got another mark there.
It's that false sense of security, right?
Oh, the briefcase.
That was actually... let's talk about how well he handled that, right? Because he bent down and reached through the lady, right? However, he didn't, reflexively, move back and try to get out of that situation. Super cool. Handled it very, very comfortably. Very, very relaxed.
Yep, and he got the first fingerprint done.
Oh,
Rhapsody.
Another trigger-happy Rappy. That's
Another trigger-happy Rappy. Oh, dear. Rhapsody is down 3-0.
My goodness. This is sort of like when the apprentice becomes the master, really, isn't it?
I have some concerns for poor Rhapsody here.
This is... You never know. He might force us to delete this footage after we're done recording here. This tournament might not ever make it up online.
It may never make it to YouTube. The hidden files, the lost recordings.
The lost recordings.
We should mention the one of the things that we haven't finally settled on here is scoring. for the tournament, right?
Yeah.
So at the moment, if you win, you get a point. If you lose, you don't get points
Yeah.
in the 3-2 set. But point differential may actually come to matter depending on how the games actually play out.
Yeah.
So Rhapsody really needs to pull it back here if he wants to have a chance to move on to the second bracket.
Yeah. I think you're spot on, Lollash. That's an astute observation, and I think he's gonna be wanting to win this. But you know what? After losing 3 games in a row, you're gonna feel the pressure. You're gonna be under pressure.
I feel like Rhapsody might have a little bit of tilt going on here. He did get a
I
good
think so.
fake banana bread off there, although we don't have a highlight on him yet.
Now, here's the real question. Let's get really meta, right? When Rhapsody and Lollash did their commentary of us, of course, at this time, the time
I mean,
of
Reto.
yeah,
I'm Lollash.
sorry, sorry. So at the time that Reto and Rhapsody did their commentary of us, what do you reckon they remarked upon? What do you reckon were the most remarkable events in our series? Not to distract from the action here, of course.
Yeah, in our series, I think my trigger happy first shot probably got a comment.
Yeah.
And I think that Rhapsody has got a double inspect off already, but he has been highlighted. There are a lot of highlighted targets, though. I mean, nearly half the cast is currently highlighted, so.
Yeah.
Also, my watch spam would have piqued their interest, I think. And your unfortunate running out of the clock on our first courtyard play.
Yeah.
Where you just knew I had you locked. You couldn't get a check time on.
Yeah.
All right, Rhapsody started to get some seduce going on. Is he going to get another one here?
So, okay, talk to me about the seduction stuff, right? Because I believe
Yes.
I believe that that you can seduce the target for more. Is it the closer that you actually are, or is it just how good you perfect it?
No, so it's the percentage you get is based purely on how close you are to the target when you seduce them.
Okay.
I believe perfecting it in standard, like I'm not an authority on SpyParty,
Yeah.
but I believe that perfecting it in standard just changes the animation to make it less obvious.
Yeah.
You don't interrupt the speaker when you go for the seduce.
If you perfect, I think it adds a bunch more seduction progress than just normal. I believe like it adds 2/3 rather than just whatever it is. But I think it is also determined by closeness. I just don't know.
All right, Rhapsody is running out of time here. He is not going to be able to finish his missions in time.
He's got it. He's got it. He's going to the seduce target.
Reto!
Oh no!
So there is no way I would have taken a shot there.
I'm pretty sure he meant to shoot Rhapsody.
No, go back and watch the replay there. I'm like 90% confident.
Oh.
He has.
Oh yeah,
Rhapsody moves away.
Yeah, he tried to shoot the double agent. Oh no, sorry, he tried to shoot the lady in green. Yeah.
He tried to shoot the lady in green. I think he genuinely believed it was the lady in green. With so little time on the clock, and the missions that were available there, I definitely wouldn't have taken a shot there.
This is the thing, right? If you get this little worm in your head that tells you, I know exactly who it is, then all of the stuff that you do and you see them do just confirms to you in your head that you are correct. You got to be so careful, you know?
There is definitely some confirmation bias.
That's the official term for it.
That happens there for sure. All right, so we're in game 5. Rhapsody has picked himself up a win. I don't think that was a win he deserved. I think he Reto jumped the gun there, but it is 3-1 right now. We'll see if maybe Rhapsody can turn around and get a 3-2. And
I think Rhapsody at the end of the last game, it was getting close, right? It was getting close. He needed to get his missions done. He went for a fake out on the watch and then walked back into the conversation, immediately did a double agent, and then headed over to the seduction target. I feel like that process, if anything, is going to make Reto convinced that it is that it's someone else, then I think it would be that process, because someone checks the watch and they don't add time, and then there's a banana bread when everyone's in a conversation circle. I feel like those events really could have led to him thinking that it was someone else, and clearly it did, so, you know, it happened.
Ooh, ooh, we got some banana bread action going on.
Can we actually
Doesn't look like
This is some speed.
Ooh.
This is some real speed.
Yeah, he's banged out 2 of his missions really early on, which is going to give him a lot of time here.
Now, Reto, I think, was really hoping to get that briefcase from the ambassador, but unfortunately, no luck. No luck
Yeah,
whatsoever.
The ambassador doesn't look like he wants to put it down, that's for sure.
No. Mr. Texaco
He's
Oil.
going to go over for a
Yeah.
seduce here.
Oh, that could have been a costly little mistake.
Oh, I don't think Rhapsody picked up on it. Yeah, so he got a good 34% seduce there.
All right, briefcase is down.
Briefcase is down.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if he moves over to get a fingerprint while the seduction cooldown is happening.
Yep. All right.
And he managed to reach down and pick it up with Rhapsody not having eyes on him. That was well timed.
So now he can sort of afford to take it for a little bit of a walk, drop off the briefcase, enter a conversation circle, chill out. Rhapsody's picked up on it.
So he just stopped outside a pad. Yeah, he just stopped outside a pad, and I think that's a guaranteed tell that he was a spy there. I think if Rhapsody was really paying attention, he might have been able to make his shot based off that information. But he's definitely got him marked now.
Yeah. He's going for another inspection.
No, so he got a fingerprintable statue.
Oh,
if
wow.
an ambassador picks up a statue, you can pick it up after the ambassador to get the second fingerprint, and he's pulled that off. So now he just has the seduction.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Rhapsody.
That's a shame. That's a shame. I feel that Reto played that really well, actually. That was really well done.
Yeah. Reto did really, really well in that last game, but it is going to be a 3-2. Let's head up and have a chat. See?
You
I
passed
actually
the
didn't.
briefcase to the ambassador.
Hi there.
Oh,
Hello.
Hey!
real talk. That second one, the last one was not an inspection. That was because I was fingerprinting.
Yeah, he was getting a
Ah.
fingerprint off that last statue. Reto, that last game, you played amazingly.
Reto, that was like an incredible performance. Like, that was really, really well played.
You got me shot, so it can't be that good.
It was the whole series actually was a complete joy to watch. It was very, very close, you know, and it's really good.
Yeah, I really wish that I'd started my winning streak just one match earlier.
Yeah, yeah. I think I was gonna be a shutout from there on out. To be honest, I feel like
alright.
I picked up on what I was putting down.
Well,
I don't know. In that last game, you pulled off some really clever moves, and you were one seduce away. Seduce away.
True. I was
Yeah.
seducing while you shot me.
Yes, that's another thing. You kept going back to the same person, and I was like, okay,
yeah.
that's a shit.
Anyway, this has been the Spy Party unnamed tournament of whatever the tournament is going to end up being called. It'll be in the title, I'm sure. I've been Lollash. I've been joined by Rhapsody, Reto, and Orbital Potato. You can find all of their relevant information in the description below. I hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you for the next one.